Welcome to this week's episode of Three Stories, and today we are talking about how to answer pre-sales questions. This is for you, the proud technology entrepreneur. You are interested in showcasing your product so your prospects can understand what it is about as they are checking it out. Stay alert because you will get 3 actionable tips based on 3 hot stories regarding this topic. My name is Alan and I am from NorthStories.io. We do this every week and let us jump right in. Story number 1 is Dan Martell's great video on how to use live chat to increase sales. I love his tips on how valuable live chat is. He guides us through the power of being in a conversation rather than hiding behind a product page and really answering their objections and talking about response times, because when you are there in the moment, you have to be you have to take advantage of that very time when your customer is making a decision. My 5-minute tip is to just explore live chat solutions, see their compatibility with your model, see with your business model, see their compatibility with your current technology stack. And if it makes sense, I would make myself available, if I were you, to live chat, and at the very least allow your website visitors to drop you messages whenever you're not online to attend to their questions. Story number 2, my buddy Ben Jacobson writes over at Marketing Land about how to inject urgency into your product pages. Okay, here are 4 tips, and let me tell you, well, actually we have 5 tips, and let me tell you why these are super relevant regarding our topic. We want to answer frequent sales objections. Now, before even encouraging people to get into your live chat, you want to answer questions. And trust me, they will still likely want to confirm the answers with you. You want to already give the answers on your product detail page, right? So, while they are browsing through your product information, you want to increase urgency regarding the deal and what your product does. Here are 5 tips. Number 1, adding a countdown. Number 2, giving them a challenge. 3, the right choice of words regarding scarcity. 4, giving them something to lose, because when the countdown ends, there is an incentive that they would lose. And number 5, maximizing the scarcity by showing them your inventory. So, while helping your visitors go through answering the sales objections, right on the product detail page, you can show them the details of what they might lose if they do not act now. Your 5-minute tip is to brainstorm different ways of adding scarcity when it comes to your product and the deal itself. So you can play up the scarcity in terms of what to lose if they don't use your product immediately, or number 2, if there are details about the deal, whether it's the inventory or a discount, that are enough reasons for them to already purchase your product. I love our 3rd story by Bill Widmer at Formula.com. Love the topic because they run through 25 customer service scenarios. The first reason why this is interesting to me is the idea of listing down many different objections. What are the usual questions, right? Whether it's in pre-sales or in the process of serving a customer, you want to be thorough in terms of identifying your usual questions from your prospects or even your customers. And then from there, you want to maintain an inventory of how you would usually handle the prospect or customer questions. This inventory allows you to identify the fields that you might want to customize and the tone of how you will address usual questions, whether it is in pre sales or in customer service. I invite you to apply this to your pre sales, which brings us to your 5-minute tip. For your number one most common pre sales objection, which might concern price or the inclusions of your service or product, identify a script. Draft up a script to address that one most common, frequent pre sales question. There you have it, folks. Those are your 3 stories and 3 tips. I invite you to choose one that you will practice today and pledge your commitment. Tweet it to me at Alan Kaeg. This has been Alan from NorthStories.io, and keep up over here.